Well, I done messed up, guys. I tried to weld a stainless steel EGT Pro bung into the cast exhaust manifold on my E320 CDI. Now, I used a flux core Harbor Freight MIG welder that was about 8 years old and borderline not functioning, and much to no one's surprise in the comments section, this weld did not last at all. In fact, I went only about 50 miles before I started to hear an exhaust leak, and then upon a further investigation, I went to simply remove the probe, and it cracked clean off. So no harm, no foul, but I had a couple decisions to make. I could have just simply had this fixed and not said anything, or I can make a video showing you guys the proper way to weld this stainless steel bung into this manifold. Now, of course, I'm not going to be showing you how to do this. My guys over at Fluid MotorUnion have a fabrication and welding shop, and they know the proper way to weld this into that. So without further ado, let's take a look at the Carnage and how bad my welds were from that video. All right, everybody, here is the Carnage that I am not particularly proud of. As you can tell, my weld job did not penetrate this manifold at all, and I am very surprised that this even lasted the 50 miles that it went before it started to leak. But here you can see the bung. This is so bad. Hopefully they'll have a threaded bung option soon. That's what I'm used to. I've done that a few times in the past and it works really well, but I couldn't find a fitting, a thread-in fitting that would work. So AEM sent me out another stainless weldable bung, and the guys here at Fluid MotorUnion are going to show us the ways. All right, guys, so this is Mike at Fluid MotorUnion. He is their welder, and he's gonna explain to us exactly what he's gonna be doing with this manifold.
Alright, so today we're going to be cleaning up this manifold for Alex, and we're going to clean the welding area, clean the inside so we don't have any contaminants. Any type of cast has a lot of silica, so when you start welding, the silica sand actually will go up and basically weaken your weld. So we're going to full on clean this, get it all prepped, and then we're going to be TIG welding with our Miller welder right here.
Right there, guys. And then as far as the filler rod, this is something I've been wondering about. It's a stainless bung, but obviously it's a different material cast manifold. So which rod would you choose in this situation?
So since it's two dissimilar materials, we have lots of different welding rods. We're going to be using a multi-alloy stainless steel welding rod. This way we can combine both the materials together and make them work really well for them. Okay, so OJ has already sandblasted our manifold, so it's already looking a lot cleaner, but next, we're gonna be putting it in this thing. It's called the Aqua Blast. It even has its own windshield wiper right here. I have no idea how this thing works, but I know someone that does.
So this is the Vixen Vapor Blast system. We call it Vapor Shine. Now what we're doing is we're using a media, and in this case it's ceramic bead. We take that media, we put water in with it, and we put detergents and also some rust inhibitors, and we basically spray it out at a high volume. So it pumps out water, but it also pumps out high pressure air. So you're doing all of this at once, and the result is you're actually getting a honing process, which isn't like typical sandblasting. The honing process actually will smooth over the parent metal instead of making it jagged and embedding pieces in here. So this thing will turn out pretty nice. It scrubs away any particulates and leaves a really nice finish on it when it's done. So
okay, cool. And we're gonna be able to actually kind of film in here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that is awesome. Looks like you guys are already working on something in there too.
Working on some Porsche pieces.
Nice,
so.
nice. Is that what everything is over here too?
Yep. I'll let you get a better look at that after.
Wow, this stuff looks awesome. You guys pretty much use this on all your engine parts, right?
Yeah, we do a lot of air-cooled Porsches and other things that require like a showy look. So we're always looking for something, a good way to clean, but also have a desirable finish. And this machine kind of solves all those problems.
That's cool.
So, this thing comes out at pretty high volume and pressure, so you always got to make sure it's secured. That's I had an intern. And not realize that, so that's what that crack's for. But,
it's like your typical windshield. It's got the wiper and a crack.
It is, yeah. It is. You'll see, it gets pretty messy in there. I'll pull away for a second so you kind of see how that's coming out.
Wow, that is amazing.
So I'm gonna do the inside now, but I'm probably gonna end up going over the whole thing because it comes off pretty quick. It'll clean up pretty quick, and it'll just look more uniform as it ages,
Yeah,
regardless
for sure.
if you throw paint over it or not.
OJ's about halfway done, so this is a good time for a before and after as the machine is pumping back up with water. But we didn't grind away this stuff right here because we didn't want to just embed that into the steel, all the impurities from the past weld. So now this is all cleaned up. We'll grind this off, then stick it back in the Aqua Blast machine and clean the rest of it. Now this is what I'm talking about. Look at this manifold. It's just a little bit different than what I was working with my MIG welder. Look at how clean that Aqua Blast machine got this. It's absolutely perfect. Now unfortunately this will rust over after we put it on the car because it's not protected. So I will paint this manifold. Not that it matters much because you can't really see it once it's on the car. But either way, it's looking pretty nice. We ground down this weld right here. So that's all clean. We have our bung ready to go. And the reason why we have the foil here blocking off the ports is so that we can fill this manifold with the argon gas. So that's the back purging method. Oh, and they're using 100% argon gas. So you can see this tube right here leads all the way back to the manifold. You can see how it enters in right there. And then there are smaller holes on this end. That way the gas is free flowing this way. So we always have argon in the area that he is going to be welding.
I think we should be good.
Wow, that's just like a little bit better than what I did. Wow, dude, that looks so pretty. Holy crap. Yeah, let's see. Alex, Mike. Alex, Mike. Good job, dude. Where did you learn how to weld? Did you go to school?
When I was about 7 or 8, my brother actually used to watch over me, and I went to work with him. And he taught me how to weld when I was right around 8 years old.
And he was a professional welder?
Yeah, he went to school.
Oh, okay.
And he had a full-time job as it. And just picked up as we went along and we hung out and showed me the ropes basically. And
how long have you been doing this now?
About 16 years right now.
So at this point, are we done? Do we have to protect it now, or what's next on the weld?
So then we have an initial like hot pass, and then we went back with a filler pass. We're gonna let it cool down just a little bit to make sure we don't overheat the material. We're gonna do one more pass.
Oh,
right
okay.
over just to make sure that we get full penetration, and this will never come off.
Nice, nice. All right, cool. Finished product time, guys. Mike finished up with another pass with the TIG welder. We cleaned this up with some brake clean and installed the probe so you can kind of get a good finished product view here. But this just looks fantastic. I mean, seriously though, it's a little bit too nice for the diesel. Now, I will keep you guys updated on a thread-in bung because I think that is a great option for you guys if you don't have access to a welder. I've done that before and it's very easy and it holds up really nicely, but since we had already drilled this out with a 1/2-inch drill bit, I didn't have any threaded options. So honestly though, I'm kind of glad. This looks amazing. I think I will finish this up with either painting the manifold black or keeping it kind of like the silver look with some high temp paint. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. That'll do it for today's video. I gotta go pick up the exhaust manifold gasket so we can bolt up this and the turbo and get Project CDI back on the ground and running. Big thank you to everybody at Fluid MotorUnion in Naperville, Illinois. If you guys live in the Chicagoland area and need anything done to your car, as you can see behind me, they work on practically everything, so definitely give them a ring. All of their information will be linked down below. With that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed this style video. If you did, don't forget, hit the thumbs up button, share the video, subscribe if you're new, and most importantly, leave the welding up to the professionals so your exhaust manifold will come out like this one. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you all in the next video.